Greetings all. I'm getting ready to start a recipe that I might not eat it right away, but I want to get this made because I bought this meat recently. Anyway, it's from this book called The Best Recipes in the World by Mark Bittman. I love his books. And here's the recipe I'm making. Pork and Posole with Chipotles. Okay, here we go down to the recipe. You can actually cook your own Posole, which I'm not doing. I bought hominy, canned hominy, which I love. And it calls for a pound of boneless pork shoulder, trimmed and cut into chunks, salt and pepper, 1 tablespoon of fresh oregano or margarine, or dried. I'll use a little of both. 1 dried chipotle, or 1 chipotle in adobo, or to taste. Now, it doesn't say to chop it, which I find interesting. Here's what I bought to use. I did buy some dried chipotles because they're so inexpensive. I thought I'd get some. And I have 1 because they're so hard and dried. I put it in some warm beef broth just to soften it up. But I think I'm going to chop it a little, although it doesn't say to. Then some ground cumin. Got to turn the page. And 1 large onion chopped, 1 tablespoon of minced garlic, that goes in after you cook it, some cilantro leaves, and lime wedges. So anyway, here I've got most of my stuff prepared. Here's my cut up pound of pork, shoulder, butt, whatever you want to call it. There's the warm broth with the chipotle in it. I'm gonna cut it up a little. There's a combination of chopped fresh oregano and a little dried. Here is my 3 cans of hominy. I got two golden and 1 white. This right here is some ground cumin. Here I have my large onion chopped and at least a tablespoon of minced garlic. So I will see at the stove. All right, here I have my pot with everything but the garlic in it. And look, I chopped up, just because it didn't say to, but I did chop up my hydrated chipotle right there. And there's some cumin, a lot of cumin in there. So let me just read you again what's in there, okay? We have, I have 3 cans, or about 4 cups of hominy, a pound of cut up pork. I put in about 1.25 teaspoons of diamond kosher salt, some black pepper, like I said, some oregano, fresh and dried. That 1 chipotle I chopped up, cumin, and a large onion. That's what's in there right now. So I'm going to cook this. Like I said, I'm going to bring it to a boil. I'll show you after I get it going. Bring it to a boil, adjust the heat to mixture simmers. And I'm going to cook it and stir it occasionally. It doesn't say to cover it. Just till my pork is tender. So I'll get that going. All right, I just wanted to tell you I added a couple cans of water from the hominy cans because it said to cover it by about 1 inch of liquid. So when this comes to a boil, I'm going to turn it down and let it simmer till the meat's nice and tender. All right, I might end up having to add more salt, I bet you. Okay, we'll be back. All right, here is my stew. I guess it's called a stew. Was that it? Well, it just says pork and Posole with Chipotles. I'm going to call it a stew. Anyway, it's nice and tender. I cooked it for 1 hour and 15 minutes. I might eventually cut up the pork chunks a little bit, but boy, I took one out and it's so tender. Anyway, right now I'm going to add in the rest of that garlic. It said 1 tablespoon, but I'd say I've got more than that. Let's see, I'm doing this with 1 hand, so. Then I'm going to cook this for a few seconds and turn it off. And we're not going to have this tonight. We're going to have this at another date because we're going out to dinner. Anyway, there's the garlic. I plan to serve this with just some tortillas. I have a lot of flour tortillas here, so we're going to have some tortillas with this and some sort of green veggie, yet to be determined. I have broccoli, and I got some Swiss chard at the farmer's market today. Anyway, there we go. My pork and Posole with chipotle. Tastes good. And I bet it'll benefit from sitting overnight too. Anyway, we'll see you when we have this. One last word today is I kind of broke up all the meat into smaller pieces, and I added just another pinch of salt to it. It's not spicy, I don't think, even from the Chipotle, but good though. If you like hominy, which I do, which is, some kind of corn product is what hominy is. Anyway, we'll see you tomorrow.